Good morning, Flosstube. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. My name is Mandy, and you can find me here. My YouTube channel is Mandy Meets Stitches. This is my little corner of the internet where I like to share about my mostly cross stitch. I do quilt, and so there will be some quilting. I will share life updates because I want friends, and I think that that helps, I guess. I enjoy hearing life updates about other floss tubers, so if you're not here for that, fast forward a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, so this is Flosstube number 2. It is August 30th. It's Friday. And I'm hoping to be able to be on here a little more consistently, like every 2 weeks. My work schedule is kind of settled down or become a little more consistent. And so I work Monday through Thursdays. I'm off most Fridays. And then I have 2 kids that are in school. One of them is only half days, preschool. He's a 4-year-old in preschool for half days, but I have that 3 hours of time in the afternoons when he's at school, and it is, oh, fantastic. Right now it is not that time. He is upstairs playing Roblox, and my 8-year-old I just dropped off at 3rd grade, but I figured this would be a good time. He is usually pretty entertained by that for a little bit, even though I don't love just like plugging him into the screen. It's unfortunately the reality of parenthood today. What else? Let's see. So I've had a little bump in subscribers, and so I guess I thought I would share a little bit about me and my family. I'm a nurse practitioner. We live in Junction City, Kansas. I work at the hospital on Fort Riley. I don't know how much of details I should give. My husband's active duty, and he's been in for about 14 years now. I can't remember the number exactly, but yeah, roughly 6 years to go until retirement, so that's nice. We have been here in Junction City for for about a year, and actually a year. Last summer we moved, so things are settling in. We'll be here for probably another 2 years, and then we'll move again. My husband recently went for a training, so he is gone, and so that has given me a little more time. Excuse me, one of my dogs, Hank, his little Jack Russell, is here. Let's see, I can pull him up to say hi if I want. Look. Oh, he's an old man. 11. I think 11. January of 23. Yeah, so he just wanted some love. We have another dog who's a puppy, a German wire-haired pointer. He's about a year old. It's full of energy. I had to put him outside because he likes to play all the time. And so if I'm sitting down trying to record a video, he is going to be all over. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I thought I would introduce myself because I did Flosstubes a couple years ago, and then I took a break just because of life, and now I'm back and I want to share, and I enjoy watching other Flosstubers like life updates, so if you're here for that, great, thank you. If you're not, fast forward or don't watch. But yeah, I have a lot of good stitching this week, or this last 2 weeks. I was kind of looking through so I keep track of my stitching in this Lori Holt Sew and Stitch calendar. This came out last year. I just had it spiral bound like last week, and I actually love it spiral bound. It wasn't a binder, but I like it this way. But I mean, it's thick. It comes with the dividers. But yeah, I write down. I don't do like the sticker thing, but because this is pretty decorative. But I write down kind of every day what I stitch on, and I try to mark the starts and the finishes. And so for this month, I've had 8 starts and I've had 15 finishes. They're little, and they're not full finishes. But I will go over that here a little bit. But yeah, and so here's kind of like what one of the spread pages looks like. And so I kind of just jot down some notes. I don't love this paper. It's like good quality. It's thick paper, but writing on it, my pen smears. I maybe need a different pen, but anyway, I've pre-ordered the one for next year from Happy Little Stitch Shop. I really do. I like this a lot. So I don't really know where I was going with that, but yeah, I brought this down here because I wanted to show you, and it's how I've been kind of keeping track of what I've been stitching on. Not that it like matters that much, but it's kind of fun to go back and look, and I think I'd like to go back at the end of the year and kind of tally like how many things did I start, how many things did I finish. Anyways, so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fully finished items, and I have several just finished stitches, and then I only have like 2 whips because most of the stuff I worked on I finished. There's a little bit of haul. I will show a little bit of quilting stuff. I will show some stuff that I stitched last year or ish, last couple years that I have not fully finished yet. And I'm hoping that motivates me to finish next time. I did do a giveaway in my last video, and so I drew the winners. I'll just tell you who they are now, because I'm talking about it. And then I am going to do another giveaway of a couple charts, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so the first one, because I finished this whip last month-ish, it's called Coffee Quaker by Heartstring Sampler. I actually dropped it off at Hobby Lobby to be framed, and I'm hoping that's done like soon. But the winner is Evelyn Barola 3574. So you can email me at mandymeetsstitches@gmail.com. You can comment on this video. You can find me on Instagram, Mandy Meets Stitches, to send me your address because I need to mail this out. And then the other one was this berry kit. I can't remember the name of the company. Dying to Stitch, maybe. I'm in their berry club, and this is not my style. Eric Michaels, that's like a quarterly berry club. And so I got this kit recently, and the winner is Heather Estelle 6093. Same thing. Email me, find me on Instagram, and I need your mailing address so I can mail that out. So yeah, like I said, I will have some giveaways this video. So yeah, stay tuned. You are looking at a different view of my my craft room this time. I was kind of on the opposite end last video. This time I thought I would try a little bit of a different perspective. I put some other finished stitching cross stitch Halloween stuff up as like a way to like say, hey, finish me, finish me. And I kind of rearranged in here a little bit. So this is where I keep my cross stitch floss. That's right there is the DMC. This is like my whip basket. And then over this way there's a door, like the doorway out. This is my long arm machine. You can see this is a quilt that I'm working on. It's like a block of the month, so it's only about halfway done. This is a new technique of quilting that I learned called collage quilting by Laura Heine. I took a class from Beehive Quilt Shop down in Wellington, Kansas. It's about 30 minutes south of Wichita. And I do a lot of collage quilting, and so this was super fun. It's not totally finished yet. I gotta add a few like little extra doohickeys, and then I gotta quilt it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got a couple other patterns, but it's messy and chaotic, I feel like, to create that way, and so I have to really be in a zone and a space to want to quilt like that. I usually am very like methodical and piecing and that's my style more so than collage quilting, but it was fun. I liked it, and seeing that, I really like it, and I want to make more. Laura Heine has this really beautiful sunflower one that I love. It's huge, but lots of people have done it, and I just, yeah, I want to venture out and try that at some point. But okay, let's talk about stitching. We're 10 minutes into the video, sorry. So I said I had 5 fully finishes. I'll show, I guess, one of the big ones first. This is one of the new monthly clubs by Stitching with the Housewives called Pumpkin Blossom Place, or the series is called Blooming Roots. And so this was the first release. I stitched it on 28 count white even weave with, I'm in the club from Fat Quarter Shop, so I got all the floss with it. It stitched up quick, took me maybe a week. And then this finishing piece is from Paisleys and Polka Dots. The house is sold separately from the flowers, and the vine came from Amazon, which is linked in Stitching with the Housewives videos. This paint job is horrible. I am not a painter. I don't have the patience for painting for some reason. And so the edges are not pretty. But you know what? It's for me, and I like it enough. And if I want to go back and touch it up, I can. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think it's beautiful. They just showed a picture of next month on Priscilla's Instagram page. So yeah, I'm excited to hopefully keep up with that series. Next, these all but one are Stitching with the Housewives. So this is a little Stop and Smell the Flowers. This frame is a frame from Hobby Lobby. I used their sticky board circles, which are a game changer because circles suck to cut out. So sorry, dog bumped the camera. Oh, and then this one, I think it was a release from them last year called Home. It might have been one of their like bonus charts. This little frame thingy, it's just a sunflower, came from Hobby Lobby. This, To Plant a Garden is to Believe in Tomorrow, is very pretty. So this little metal container came from Hobby Lobby, and the flowers, I don't know, probably the Dollar Tree or a mix of them, and they're just something I threw in there, really. I had them in my stash, and yeah. And then last Housewives one is Bloom Where You're Planted. I think this was a release last year. Maybe this year. I don't remember. And I think this was stitched on a little smaller of a count. The other were stitched on like a 28 count, probably white Monaco. This was like it looks like maybe a 32 linen. But again, similar like flower piece from Hobby Lobby. And so I finished those a couple weeks ago. And then I know I showed you this as a finish last video. And here it is fully finished. This is called Flora Lee by Jardin Privé. This was like a mystery stitch along that she did a couple, like last month. I think it started in June. This is stitched on 30 count. Access Commodities. Oh, I can't remember the name of the fabric, sorry. And I stitched it with the Called For DMC. This is a frame that I broke down from Hobby Lobby. It had some other piece in here. And I just took that piece out and painted this white because it was brown. And yeah, this is finished on foam core board. I did put a little bit of batting in there because I'm realizing I like the puffiness of that a little bit. So alrighty, on to the my whips. There's a couple, not my whips, my finishes. So I am in the club from Fat Quarter Shop called A Shelf Life, maybe, and this is August Shelf Life. So it's just a series of a bunch of jars. There's one released a month. I'm stitching them on 27 count Linda with, it's mostly DMC. It's not mostly DMC. It's Classic Colorworks, and then there's like 1 or 2 DMCs for the big, like the gray and the blue and the jars. There's DMC, but the stitches up pretty quick. It took like 2 days maybe. And then I'm doing monthly square dances monthly by Heart and Hand. Yeah, Heart and Hand. So this was September's. I got a jump start. It's not even September yet. I just kind of I finished a couple big pieces and I was kind of floundering like, oh, what do I stitch now? I mean, I have a bunch of whips to pick from, but nothing was calling me. And so I figured I'd start and finish these. So there's September. I'm also doing Primrose Cottage has their 12 monthly minis pillow book. And so this is September's for that. I'm stitching this. The fabric is a 28 count. Excuse me, I'm gonna excuse me. 28 count even weave by Fabric Flare. I can't remember the name of it, but and this is what the called for DMC. These stitch up in like 2 hours maybe, so a good movie on the couch, and they're done, most of them. So this is a little bit of like a, not behind the scenes, but a sneak peek maybe. I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, but my channel's small enough that nobody's really gonna care. Friend Stitch is coming up next month, and it is by Bent Creek, Heart and Hand, and it might just be those two. I thought there was one more, but anyways, they've been doing it for a couple months, couple years. They sent out like a pre-stitching to fully finish during it's an online event. And so anyways, this is the pre-stitching. I can't remember the name of the pattern, but it's cute. It says thankful heart is a happy heart. I think the theme is kind of Thanksgiving-y friend type stuff. And stitched. So that was that. Oh, another series I'm doing is the monthly Quakers by Wendy. It's Wendy Petros is the name. What is her? From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. And so I now have January through September done. I only have 3 left. So I'm hoping I can stay up on top of this and finish this series this year. I started it 2 years ago as part of like a 12 and 12. So you stitch. I started it New Year's Eve of 22. And I started 1 an hour from noon until midnight. Does that make sense? 12 and that was my 12 and 12. That's the only year I've done it, but because it's taken me 2 years to finish these. So this is August Quaker. I'm stitching it with the called for Classic Colorworks. It's only 3 colors. This is a Bestitch Me linen. I can't remember the name of the color. It's a 28 count. And then because I only had like 1 fat quarter of that, I am also doing this. This is a different fabric. This is a September Quaker. I just finished this last night. And so this wasn't the called for colors. They were very similar. But I don't know why September was purple, and I switched. So these flowers were supposed to be this pink color, and this pink color is supposed to be this flower color, and same with this. This was supposed to be the gray. Wasn't paying attention when I stitched it, and so I switched up the colors, but by the time I realized I'd had all that stitched, and I was not frogging all that, and so I don't think it looks bad. I don't think you would be able to tell. It probably would look a little better if the flowers were a lighter pink, but not worth frogging to me. It's some customization. And then I ran out of the purple. The deep purple is Classic Colorworks Aura's Iris. And I didn't have enough to finish this flower, and I didn't have another skein, so this is a different color, but I don't really think you can tell. It matches. I mean, I know, so I can tell, but it doesn't bother me. All right, this one was on my Whip Go board. I don't remember if it was called already. Well, I know it's been called once. I don't remember if it's been called a second time, but I only had a few stitches. I had about 1,000 stitches left, and I was kind of in the mood to finish things, and so I just pulled this out and finished it. It's been a whip for quite a while. What's it called? Green Damsel by Ink Circles. it's beautiful. Stitched. Gosh, this would look nice in a frame. I wonder if I can take it to get framed. Green Damsel by Ink Circles. It's stitched on the Be Stitch Me fabric. I used 3 different flower silk floss, but they're similar colors. So it does look beautiful. And then this one was a big one. This was like my oldest whip. And I got it finished. Seasons and Chalk Art Halloween. So it's from a Cross Stitch magazine, 2016. It is by Priscilla Blaine and Hands On Design. I stitched on 16 count chalkboard black Ada with the called for, I think it was Journal Arts. Oh, I'm so happy this is done. I tried to find the frame that it was finished in at Hobby Lobby, and they didn't have it at my Hobby Lobby, so I don't know how I'm gonna finish it. I think it would look really pretty in like a purple frame. I like purple. Either a black, I don't know if a black frame would be good. I was thinking like a black frame with some purple like fabric on the side, so like a little bit of fabric here and then the frame. I don't know. I have a few of these other charts finished. One of them is on like a wooden pumpkin type thing, the fall one, and then the summer one is just in the frame that is like on the cover photo. But I don't know. I don't know how to finish this yet. Oh, but it looks so good done. Sorry. Okay, 2 whips now. One of them is in this cute Goose Designs bag. Sorry, it's zipped and crinkly. Oh, come out. Yeah, Goose Designs several years ago, but very Halloween, very cute. It's Silhouette's Quaker by Teresa Kogut. Pulled this out. Gosh, it looks good on the cover. Maybe I will stitch on this a little bit today. Sorry if my dog's bumping. I really don't have very much done. Kind of, that's it. This is a 36 count. I don't remember the name of the fabric. I think it's written down somewhere, but 36 count 1/2 with the called for, this is the called for Swamp Water Weeks Dye Works. You can't see it. But the green I just pulled from my stash. It's Lemon Lime by Be Stitch Me. So there's a few little things with green in there, but maybe I will kind of focus on this next. That would be okay. And then this one is, this bag came in a Stitch Quarterly from Fat Quarter Shop. I have yet to stitch any of this, well, this year anyway, any of the Stitch Quarterlies, but I like all the little extras that they come with, and so that's why I stay subscribed. Hometown Neighborhood Series by Lori Holt. This is the Beehive House. I joined this club because of this house. I got the next one, the Topiary House, but I haven't started it yet. Becoming more and more of a Lori Holt fan, as you'll see in some of my haul. These are the called for DMCs, and I'm stitching it on a 25 count. Her 25 count, what's it called for? Farmhouse or something? This doesn't say, but it's the called for. I really like stitching on 25 count. It's just easy, it's relaxing, it stitches up pretty quick, especially these patterns because they're big blocks of color. So that's that. What's next? Haul, I guess. So let me pull this up here. Sorry. Fat Quarter Shop for like 2 more days. So if you're watching this, their special for August is like 30% off of Primrose Cottage Stitches charts. And so luckily their Halloween stuff came in time to get the discount. So I ordered these. This is Halloween quilt, Halloween Quaker, and Halloween alphabet. All of these are super cute. I need to kit them up. And let's see, they are stitched in with, they call for Weeks Dye Works, which I don't have a ton of, but I need to kit these up and put them all in a bag to start. And then a couple weeks ago, Fat Quarter Shop was having like a spend a certain amount of money. It was like 25 bucks and use this code and you'll get a free mystery Halloween chart. So I had been wanting to purchase these quilts. I think are these charts by Hands On Design. They're new releases. So gather together and gather pumpkins. And then it came with this free chart, which I surprisingly don't think I have. This is Halloween by Stitching with the Housewives. And then in the club, the pattern club from Fat Quarter Shop, where you get this monthly word swap. I haven't stitched any of them yet, but these would stitch up quick. So maybe a goal for next year. And then I'm in Liz Matthews' Patreon, and this was the Patreon pattern last month, and she was offering kits. So I got the kit to stitch this pillow, but it's with this blue fabric. I haven't put the floss in there yet. But yeah, I love this. I think it's beautiful. And then she sent like these 2 freebies with it. Sally Shore. I think this is an old Liz Matthews. And then this Crowned Owls by Kathy Barrick, who's her mom. I probably am just going to use these charts as giveaways at one point because they're pretty, but I won't stitch them. And then I really don't order fabric. I say that, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot, but I don't order fabric all that much because I have a ton. But Bestitch Me got me because she said, oh, I'm having a, there's a bunch of ready to ship fabrics in the shop. And so I just ordered some. This is one more reproduction. It's 28 count, quarter yard, fat quarter by Bestitch Me. That would probably look good with those Halloween charts. This is a 28 count Joblin fat quarter, Morning Fog. That's pretty close. It's like a little bit lighter blue. And then I wanted to try 20 count Ada Sugar Cream Pie. It's just a really pretty color. So there's that. And then because I'm doing that Blooming Roots club, I wanted to stock up on this like 28 count white. This is, what does it say? Even weave, which it feels just like Monaco. It's pretty stiff, which I don't love. Actually, I was hoping for a softer, sorry, my son's squealing. I don't know why he's squealing. I was hoping for a softer like feel. Hobby Lobby used to have like half yard cuts, I think, of 28 count even weave that I love. I love stitching with that fabric. That's what the Blooming Roots one was on that I showed you. And I have like 2 packages, but they don't sell it anymore. And I've been trying to source it and I don't know who sells it, but I'll find something. Okay. And then Keepsakes, not Keepsakes, the cross stitch shop. There's Keepsake cross stitch calendar. I get their Christmas books, and they kind of offered for this calendar, and I was like, sure, it's 20 bucks. They send it to you and then you pay after you get it. If you don't like it, I guess you can return it. But it comes with all these 1 a month of different charts. And I actually really like half of these. Like this, sorry, my son. This is really pretty. This flower vase is really pretty. This is really nice. I like that one. I like that one. It's words. This one I love. I might start that this year, actually. And then these are pretty cute, but I don't know that I'd stitch them. And then so a calendar, and then they give you a separate like chart book. And then 2 quilting haul things that I don't know why I thought I needed 2 snowman quilts in the same fabric line by the same designer, but they're so cute. So this quilted snowman by Lori Holt. I got the kit from Fat Quarter Shop. I also have the fat cross stitch chart. So, and I plan to do both because why not? I love them. I've done the quilted witch, which is actually, I'm waiting to get that back from being framed, but yeah, super cute. And then this is like a quilt along, which I'm hoping to start this weekend. She's actively quilting along right now. I have not done her like applique type quilts, but I just really liked this one. So yeah, and then oh, what's her name? Chantal 141 posted a really fun punch needle. Sorry, I'm trying to get my punch needle kit. So I ordered that. I can't show you. It's the free pattern. It's not a free pattern. It's by Teresa Kogut. 141. Called Create Every Day. She released a free cross stitch chart for it, but the punch needle chart was not free. Fine. But I ordered the kit from Chantal. Let me see if here, because it's super cute, and not that I know how to punch needle, but oh, where's the finished picture? It's this. And so yeah, I got the kit, I got the finishing board, got the little punch, got the weaver's cloth, I have the DMC, so just need to figure out how to punch needle, which I don't think is all that hard, but I don't know, there's just little steps. So I had to order the Morgan hoop for it, and so that stuff came in. Okay, and then last little bit, thought I would do some giveaways because I have a lot of charts and I'd like to give some stuff away. This is Halloween Tiny Town. This is a duplicate chart for me. I liked it so much I bought it twice. Haven't stitched it yet. If you want to win this, say Halloween. Don't say giveaway, winner. I don't know, things that target the bots. Not that I have a big enough channel that bots will target me, but I don't want to get there. I don't want that to be an issue. So Halloween, I will ship this to you. And I'll probably draw it in 2 weeks from now. So mid-September. And then this was a Stitch Quarterly from Fat Quarter Shop several years ago. People loved it. I won't stitch it. It's cute, but it's not my style to stitch. And so it's the kit. Comes with a 14 count Ada, comes with the DMC, comes with a needle minder. Say deer, D-E-E-R, like reindeer, but just deer. If you want to win that, I will ship. I guess I can ship anywhere, internationally as well. And then I might send a couple other goodies with it. So, yeah, if you liked what you saw, I would love it if you leave me a comment, interact with me on Instagram, and thank you for watching. Here comes my 4-year-old. So that is time to end the video. You guys have a